You've killed it in the gym and had a great workout, but what should you do afterwards to get the most out of your training?
I have no idea!
Post-workout practices can have a huge influence on your recovery and progress. This can range from eating certain foods and taking specific supplements, to manipulating your body temperature to boost recovery and strength. So, let's go over 6 things you must do after your workouts, to ensure you're maximizing your muscle building or fat loss potential. Firstly, you want to ensure you consume protein after your workout, which is the most important macronutrient to consume after exercise. That's because it's essential for producing a positive muscle protein turnover rate, which refers to a state where more proteins get built up in a muscle than the amount that gets broken down. When that happens, a muscle grows in size. Research tells us that about 20 grams of a high-quality protein source such as whey can kickstart this muscle-building process. But here's the interesting part. Doubling that amount to 40 grams can give your muscles an extra 20% boost in growth. So, consider reaching for around 40 grams of a high-quality protein after your workout. Keep in mind that the anabolic window doesn't exist. So, if you already had some form of protein a couple of hours before your workout, it isn't essential to quickly consume a fast-acting protein source. In fact, slower digesting protein sources like casein, cheese, or meat would be totally fine as well. But if you train in a fasted state or you didn't have any protein within 2 to 3 hours before your workout, then you would be better off consuming protein straight after your workout, such as a whey protein. Now, instead of reaching for sports drinks, the next thing to consider is drinking tart cherry juice after your workout, which is great at reducing post-workout muscle soreness. Multiple studies show that consuming tart cherry after resistance training reduces muscle protein breakdown and muscle soreness while speeding up the rate of recovery. The reason that tart cherries provide these benefits is they contain special flavonoids and anthocyanins, which are a group of substances that have antioxidant effects in the body. One study looked at whether drinking tart cherry juice could help protect muscles from damage caused by certain types of exercise. College students were split into 2 groups. One drank tart cherry juice, and the other drank a fake version with no cherry. Both groups drank their assigned drink twice a day for 8 days. After doing a specific kind of exercise, the group that drank the fake version had a 30% loss in strength even a day later, and after 4 days, they still had 12% less strength. But the group that drank the real tart cherry juice only had a 12% loss after a day, and after 4 days, they actually gained 6% more strength than before. In simpler terms, tart cherry juice seemed to prevent strength loss after exercise and help muscles recover faster. The third step is to make sure you correctly hydrate after your workout. Replacing the water that you lost through sweat is not only essential for your health, but it's also crucial if you want to see results. That's because dehydration prevents muscle growth by lowering muscle protein synthesis rates while raising muscle protein breakdown rates. And it does make a lot of sense that staying hydrated is crucial for muscle growth since your muscles are made up of about 79% water. Studies also found that a 5% dehydration rate significantly reduces testosterone production after weight training while increasing cortisol and norepinephrine. This is bad because testosterone helps muscle growth while cortisol and norepinephrine break down muscles, which is not what you want. To keep it simple, drink 1 or 2 glasses of water after your workout and stay well hydrated. It's an easy step that goes a long way for your muscles and overall health. Moving on to my personal favorite thing to do after a workout, which is contrast therapy. This involves exposing your body to hot temperatures for a period of time, followed immediately with a cold temperature. You would then repeat this process several times. In a study, researchers compared contrast therapy to other recovery methods such as cold water immersion, hot water immersion, passive recovery, stretching, and active recovery. They found that contrast therapy led to greater improvements in the areas of muscle soreness and post-recovery strength levels than every other recovery method. It also reduced muscle inflammation, improved mobility, and significantly improved muscle range of motion. This means that contrast therapy can help you recover from workouts faster than almost any other recovery method. Now, the easiest way to perform contrast therapy is by switching between a very cold and hot shower. You can switch back and forth, doing a minute of each for a total of 10 minutes. Alternatively, you can use a sauna followed by an ice plunge. If an ice plunge isn't available, You can simulate this by using your gym sauna and taking a cold shower afterwards, or you can buy your own cold plunge tub online. The next thing I highly recommend you do after the gym, if you're trying to reduce muscle soreness, is active recovery. Even though you might not feel like moving much after exercising, staying active is better for your overall health and helps you bounce back faster from your workout. Studies back this up. For instance, one study on cyclists found that active recovery removed lactic acid buildup in the muscles, helping the cyclists recover from their workouts faster. In another study, athletes did intense workouts for 4 weeks. Some just rested after their sessions, while others did easy activities like a 15-minute slow jog. At the end of the 4 weeks, both groups had similar increases in their cardiovascular endurance, but the active recovery group also increased their anaerobic threshold as well. It's important to keep the intensity low, such as a slow jog or even a walk is enough to reap the benefits without having negative effects on your strength and performance.
Well, that sounds good.
Lastly, let's talk about creatine. If you're looking for something to take after your workout to help your muscles grow, creatine is a great choice. You probably already know that creatine is excellent at improving strength, power, and muscle growth. But what you might not know is that creatine also helps reduce the damage and soreness your muscles feel after exercising, making it a fantastic supplement for recovering after your workout. On top of that, research indicates that creatine is more effective for improving body composition and athletic performance when taken after exercise instead of before exercise. In one study, they found that taking creatine right after lifting weights was better for building muscle compared to taking it before. So, if you're thinking about trying creatine after your workout, all you need is around 5 grams of creatine monohydrate each day to get the benefits. So these are the 6 practices you should consider doing after your workout which will contribute to faster recovery and better results. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to become part of our fitness community.